Hello, it's Tom Donald from the London Contemporary School of Piano. Today I'm going to show you some beautiful improvisation with just 2 or 3 chords. We're going to create some beautiful improvisation with just a couple of chords, no complicated theory. And I'm doing this video for a reason. This is a really important topic to me because I see so many of you out there and I get so many emails about this and so much correspondence and I read the comments, and so many of you are getting tied up in too much theory and you're just letting theory and semantics and distractions get in the way of you actually making a good sound at the piano. And then you think, perhaps what I need is more theory to get a good sound out of the piano. And no, you don't need more theory to get a good sound out of the piano. Now, music theory is essential, but there is one golden rule with music theory that you should always consider and remind yourself of. And that golden rule is the theory needs to serve your playing. If it doesn't serve your playing, if it doesn't have a practical application to your fingers actually touching the keys and making a beautiful sound out of the piano, well then it's probably a waste of time. So that's a really useful thing to frame all of this. And I thought, well, let's make a video today where we just improvise on 2 chords. We get simple core ingredients and we cook them together and create something beautiful. So we're going to start with just 2 chords and a scale. And you can do some of these exercises in different keys. And if you are a fan of our work at the London Contemporary School of Piano, you should head over to our website, contemporaryschoolofpiano.com, to get the free resources kit that accompanies these videos on our YouTube channel. And it's just a great way for you to grow and develop your playing. So do head on over to the site. So we're going to start in the key of F minor, and we're going to just choose 2 beautiful chords from F minor. And the chords are going to be F minor and D flat major. I'll play those chords again. F minor, D flat major. And the scale that's going to accompany that is an F minor scale. Now, there are different types of minor scales. The minor scale we're going to use today is the natural minor scale, which has these notes in it: F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F. And this scale will fit beautifully with our F minor chords here. So let's start with an accompaniment in the left hand. We're going to start with just a simple accompaniment. Here's our F minor chord. Now you noticed here I played a 5th and I played an octave, and then I brought my 2nd, or I could bring my 3rd finger over to the G and the A flat. So that was just a nice 9th interval and a 10th interval over the F minor. So I'm just going to milk out that F minor chord for now. And the second chord in this progression is the D flat major chord. And I'm going to use the same pattern. I've got the octave and the 5th interval. And I'm going to alternate between those 2 chords. Let's go really slowly here. We've got the right hand, and the right hand notes we have here are our F minor scale. I'm going to keep my improvisation very simple to start with. What you have to keep in mind is the hand coordination between the left and right hand is the trickiest thing here with this type of improvisation. And that's why getting distracted by theory is really no help to you, because it's the physicality of playing that should be your priority. I mean, if that's your end goal, if your end goal is to play piano. And I'm assuming for many of you that is the end goal. So I'm going to keep the improvisation very simple in the right hand. I'm just going to pick 2 or 3 notes from the scale. One thing that sounds extra nice is when I don't necessarily start on the root note, the F. We already know we're in F minor. We can hear that in the bass. So perhaps I'll pick out the G, the A flat, and the B flat. Let me see if I can make a nice melody with just those 3 notes. Let's go for it. Feel free to play along with me. And we add the right hand. Add a 4th note in the right hand now. And a 5th note. Now you can move as slowly as you want to with that right hand. Just picking out notes in the scale and reacting to the way they sound. Feeling the way they sound, not just playing them in a transactional way. Because music is something that happens with our body. It doesn't just happen through a set of transactional theory instructions. What can I do with this scale to create an effect? Play along with me right now if you're sitting at your keyboard. Now, if you're experiencing some difficulties with your left and right hand, that's totally normal. So don't be discouraged by that. There's a threshold of what our left and right hand can achieve together, and we have to just work through that threshold slowly. So a couple of tips for you. First tip, you can actually play hands separately. And if you want, you can use technology to help you a bit. You can just get your mobile device and record yourself playing the left hand. It's good left hand practice. It's good ways to check your tempo and see if you're playing in time and you're feeling the timing of the music. And just do a stretch of 2-3 minutes of just left hand playing. Then press play on your mobile device and play along with the right hand. There's nothing wrong with doing that. It's a good practice technique. And another practice technique that works really well in this situation is when you do play hands together, really limit what you're doing in the right hand. And that's going to feel counterintuitive. You're going to feel like you want to do lots of, fancy stuff in the right hand, but just limit it to 2 or 3 notes or just very slow movement of notes. Just picking out notes really nice and slowly. Because this is a groove I've specifically designed to have lots of space. Just like a singer holding onto a note for a long period of time. so it works in the context of this groove. Even if it's something as simple as just changing each note with each chord. It could be something like this you practice. Also combining the notes in the scale for different intervals. Stacking notes on top of each other in the right hand. Sounds beautiful. I'm just playing notes in the F minor scale, the F natural minor scale. You don't need, it's not rocket science, you don't need an advanced degree in music theory to be able to pull out those beautiful sounds from the piano. So this is really important. It's really important to commit yourself to doing these simple things and making them sound as beautiful as possible. So let's try another chord progression. This next one, I pulled it from a classical piece of music. You might have heard it before. This one's a bit more difficult. So I'm making a bit of a challenge for you. And I'm making this challenge for you to demonstrate the importance of this concept. That the theory behind this is very simple. We've just got two chords here, a G major 7 and a D major 7. Just two chords, and those two chords come from the D major scale in this case. So the D major scale is this. No advanced theory at all. But physically, this takes a little bit more to do because our left hand's moving around a bit, it's leaping around a bit, so we might need to spend a bit of time letting this left hand settle. We've got the use of the pedal to help us find those positions. So I'm going to go nice and slowly. And at first, I'm going to keep my right hand simple, which is really important. Going into different octaves. And these slower musical passages, playing and talking at the same time, really difficult. These types of musical passages that are very slow in the right hand, again, they work in the context of this type of groove. So we can create some really beautiful improvisations without needing to go fast. This is not swing, this is not a fast jazz swing or a blues, where the right hand needs to keep moving to create momentum. It's a slow groove, and all slow grooves can have that space, which is really important anyway. So in a way, this left hand that we're tied to, and 80% of your mental resources are going to go towards your left hand to play these grooves, which is a good thing because it's going to regulate, there I did it again, it's going to regulate your right hand. It's also a good way to practice your left hand is to talk, have a conversation with someone while you're playing that groove. What'd you do over the weekend? You can talk to me right now. Just talk at the screen. So that's another nice groove, that one. I really like that one. It's a lot of fun. Here's another beautiful groove for us to finish off with. We're going to add an extra chord to this one. We're going to go way out. We're going to have 3 chords now, not just 2. And it's going to be in our trusty C major, so no advanced theory again. We're going to have C major, F major, and we might add a little passing chord, like a slash chord. So we're going to have C major, and we're going to voice it like this. Really nice. So the right hand's going to play a slice of the chord. Then we're going to have this passing chord, which is almost like a C major with an E in the bass, but we're keeping it really stripped back to just 2 notes, the E in the left and the G in the right. Then we have the F and the A, which is like an F major chord. So we're going to build this nice little groove here. What's nice about this groove, it's got a nice lightness to it. We're not playing full heavy chords like this. It's just reduced down to 2 notes. And the 10th interval between the left and the right hand has really quite a beautiful sound to it. If you've got big hands, you can try and play it just in the left hand like that and stretch it. But if you can't do that, that's fine. You can just play it like this. We're going to play it like this anyway. And in the right hand, we're going to play just a C major scale, but we're going to highlight the pentatonic notes of the C major scale. So we're going to remove the 4th and the 7th note from the scale. So we get C, D, E, G, A, C. But if you want to play the F and the B, that's fine as well. So it will mean I'll need to drop these right hand notes a few times and we'll just have the bass roll in the left. That's fine. Chords again. So this is a fun one because I can improvise and then not improvise, just go back to those chords. And back to my improvisation. Don't forget to visit our website, contemporaryschoolofpiano.com, to get your free resources kit that accompany these videos. And you'll also get some weekly and sometimes even daily email tips on how to improve your playing from me and our expert team at the school. And if you're ready to take that next step with your piano playing, you might want to consider coaching from our extremely talented team. If you're stuck in a theory rabbit hole that's going nowhere with your piano playing, perhaps you just need that expert guidance. What our team do in the most extraordinary way, they know how to build fantastic practice plans and blueprints for our students all over the world that actually lead to real improvements, not just sort of learning more theory that takes you nowhere. So I ask you, get off that pointless theory train and join the real musicians train. It's much more fun. Have a lovely day.